What's up everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak, and I've got another amazing Poikilo to look at from our friend Fred the Lug. Appreciate Fred always sending us some really cool stuff to look at, and he has a bunch of Poikilos in his collection, and he seems to be really nice about sharing them, so we do appreciate that, Fred. Thank you very much. This one here is the Odon right there. And so getting into it here, just like all the other ones, really nice leather pouch with a couple of patches on here. So Poikilo has some really nice packaging on here. We open it up to a knife that is, oh my gosh, stuck in there. And then you have really good quality microfiber cloth that the knife is wrapped in. And there we go. You have the knife itself. So let's move this aside here for a sec, and let's take a look at this thing. So the Poikilo Odon, titanium scales on this thing. This is flamed tie, I believe. I don't believe that is zirconia, but I could be wrong. I think I'm not zirconia, but zirconium. I think this is flamed tie, actually. Sandwich construction, though it is the kind that meets in the middle on the back, so it's almost like an integral, which is very cool. You have a milled titanium pocket clip, which has a decent ramp on it. We'll see how it works. We'll test that out. Frame lock. It has the copper dot on the back over here. Single thumb stud. So this is a Vulpex design, front flipper, a little bit of jimping right here, and a thumb stud. Opening this up, you have the blade. This is a modified sheep's foot, in my opinion. We're going to call it that. And very funky. Kind of a swooped belly here, swedge that drops down. Then you have a flat angle on the bottom, and then it turns up towards the point. So very interesting design on that. Flipping it over here, you have the maker's mark right there, the fox. That is a Vulpex design logo. And Vulpex is a super nice guy, by the way. He's out of Germany. And whenever I do one of the reviews here, he always reaches out. He always has a good comment to talk about with the videos that I make for these. And, you know, even around Christmas time, he reached out and wished me a Merry Christmas. So super nice guy. Really like his design language, really like him as a person as well. So I do appreciate him, and he is a friend of the channel. So I do love his designs though. So this is a flat grind on here, M398 on the blade steel. And the finish on this is what they refer to as a pearlescent stonewash, which is really cool. I like the way it glistens like that. It's a beautiful finish. And they do a lot of these on their knives. And Poikilo seems to really like M398. I think they've done a couple other blade steels, but M398 seems to be the big player in their lineup. So very cool blade steel, by the way. Let's talk about the specs. So the specs on this knife are 8.4 inches overall. You've got a blade length of 3.5 inches and a weight of 4.3 ounces. Looking at it next to some of the regulars that we always compare it against, this is the Demko 80-20.5. This is the Demko Shark Cub. And you can see that the Poikilo is way bigger than both of those. So we'll look at the Benchmade bug out, and we'll look at a Kaiser drop bear next to it. And again, you have the Poikilo that is just a heck of a lot bigger than both of these as well. So it is a definite big knife, full-size knife on here. Ergos in hand, 4-finger grip. I have double XL hands, and you can see from this position here that I am, just have more than enough room on this handle here in the choke back position. This feels good, no hot spots, no pinch points or anything like that. Thumb out on the blade here, and I can absolutely do what I need to do. You have a nice finger choil right here, so you could choke up. Your thumb lands right in this little divot, this little groove, this little scoop right here. It's beautiful and very, very comfortable. This is really where I want to be, right here in this choked up position. This is an extremely comfortable position right here. And again, no pinch points, hot spots, or anything like that. This is a very, very comfortable knife. So the action on this knife is, I'm looking, I think that's on bearings. I'm pretty sure that's on bearings. I can't see. The tolerances are really, really tight, but it appears to be bearings in there. So we're just going to say it's bearings, and if I'm wrong, you guys will let me know. A little stiff. I'm sure that this could be adjusted, but this one particularly is a little stiff. The reverse flick off of this little fuller area right here works well. Very smooth, very, very smooth action though. You know, you don't feel a lot of like the rollers in there. Very, very nice action on this. Front flipper. It works great. And then, yep, you can over the top it as well. One of the things that Vulpex does really, really well is they run a very clean design. You know, Vulpex is known for like a minimalistic approach to things. Sorry, we're going to clean this up a little bit here. They run a very minimalistic, clean approach when it comes to their knife designs. They don't like hardware. He doesn't like, you know, crazy stuff like that. He likes his designs to be crazy, in my opinion, as you can see, but he doesn't have a whole bunch of screws and hardware and stuff like that. He runs a hidden pivot here, which if you look down here, take that screw out in the spine here and separate everything. So it is definitely a very hidden, you know, just closed off design, which is very, very cool. And it gives such a clean aesthetic to it. I love the way he does that. I think it's very, very cool. I do wish that there was more than one thumb stud, but at the same time, you can see here that the way this works, I think the thumb stud would hit the lock bar, so he has to run one single one here based on the chamfering here. Lock bar access is outstanding, so very, very good design overall. But you know, if I was nitpicking, I'd say I'd like another thumb stud here, but I understand why he doesn't do a thumb stud there, because he just couldn't do one. So really, really, really nice knife. Beautiful, high quality stuff. Let's check this pocket clip. So we'll grab the handy dandy test pants here. All right, so for those of you new to the channel, this is a medium thickness pair of jeans. I'm going to put the knife in the pocket, see how well the pocket clip slides into the pocket, how good the retention is in the pocket, how easy it is to slide out of the pocket, and any long-term damage or fraying it does to the edges or seams of the pocket. So here we go. Little bit of pressure, slides right in. Really, really nice. Definitely not deep carry. Doesn't have to be, in my opinion. Sticks out of the pocket a little more than ½ an inch probably. So if you're looking for deep carry, you're not going to get it here, but in my opinion, this isn't a crazy amount sticking out of the pocket. I don't think this would bother me at all. Retention is outstanding here. I can pull on here and the jeans are going nowhere, or I'm sorry, the jeans are moving, the knife is going nowhere. Sliding out of the pocket, about the same amount of pressure that you get from in the pocket, and yeah, it works outstanding. Fantastic pocket clip, actually. Very, very good pocket clip. Really like this one, designed well. So there you have it, folks. This is the Poikilo Odon, and I really like this one. Very, very cool knife. If there was anything I would change on it, maybe a little more jimping over here. Second thumb stud, which again I understand they can't do, but if we're talking about wants here, then I would probably do that. And then, yeah, not quite sure there's anything else I'd want to change on this knife. I mean, it's super, super comfortable. The edge is amazing, beautiful fit and finish, great design aesthetic on here. Love the clean lines. So that's what I got for you on this one. Would love to know what you guys think. What do you think about the Poikilo Odon? Do you like this design, or is it a little bit too crazy for you? You know, do you have any experience with other Vulpex knives? Because Vulpex is a fantastic designer, and he's got several through Poikilo. He's got a bunch through other companies as well. And I really just love the Vulpex design language. It's such a cool, clean language, unique, very identifiable, and you know, I'm all in for it. So, you know, drop me a comment. Would love to hear from you. And then if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the Wyvern Kodiak YouTube channel. We do appreciate you. Follow us on Instagram at Wyvern Kodiak, and check out our website, www.wyvernkodiak.com. Sign up for the newsletter. Stay informed all things Wyvern Kodiak, including knife drops, pre-order updates, and merchandise releases. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Very, very cool knife. I know I did. Appreciate you, Fred the Lug, for loaning me this. You all have a fantastic day.